Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Metroid Prime. And now I can say I fixed a few things. I found out that on this perfectly normal Wii that we were playing on, there's a setting for cursor sensitivity, so now I can actually control the game. Wow.
Wait, what were you doing before?
It was too low. I think I turned it up.
Oh, okay.
Sensitivity. I think the in-game or the in real world analog to that would be to set the width slider on my sensor bar. But that's already maxed and it didn't feel right. Anyway, we're here now, and I was waiting for the scan data to come in so that we can see where to go next. And it wants me to go to that room. So I was right last time about where to go next. It wasn't confident. Weird. I forgot that there's a door up there. I don't remember how to get to it. Probably double jump? Probably you need double jump to get back in. Or it's where you get double jump? And you have to come at it from the back? That might be it. Anyway, yeah, I can actually aim now. It's great.
Yeah, that's better. I can actually hear you now.
You can hear me?
Yeah, you out in my own ears.
Oh, okay.
So I turned myself down.
Okay, I see. Oh, alright, game. Calm down. Okay, so we made it.
Oh,
it's still struggling.
I hear the problem.
Why is it struggling? Resume. Resume from here. We made it up the thing. And we're gonna go. And we're just gonna hope it's fine.
That's the sound of a defeated man.
Oh, took damage from you. Okay. I took damage again. From what? You. Alright. There's a difference between testing it while recording and testing it while just full-on streaming, apparently. Cannot identify light source. No profile matches in standard flora and fauna databank. What's causing this thing to glow? We have no idea. Don't worry about it. Hey, look, we got above the ship. You know that place I said I didn't know how to get to?
Yeah.
We're there now.
Sweet.
Oh, but you gotta not miss this jump, or you have to go around again. In this jump. All right. Now in here, I think, is the best item ever. Space jump boots. Yeah.
Yeah, thing.
Space jump is not the busted why is this in the game feature from the 2D Metroids, but it is a double jump. Jump, jump. All right, and then we move on. We've obtained a very important item. I can do many things now. Such as go back to go back to the Chozo ruins.
Get more stuff, or just the?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. We're gonna that's Metroid.
Yeah.
We're gonna go get more stuff. Like, I don't know what you want.
I don't want anything right now.
Okay, that's fine too. Door. Okay.
No, that's a lie. I want it not to be fucking hot, but I can't do it. You can't grant me that wish.
The more complete answer is I don't want things that I have control over at the moment. Yes.
That's a lot of things, man.
Well,
but you know, that's how you get out. That's how you get out of monkey paw or asshole genie wishes.
Yeah.
You gotta make those clarifications.
Yeah. Listen, just remove all ambiguity. All ambiguity.
So it doesn't.
And then you win. Leave no room for intentional misinterpretation.
You want to fuck over... If you don't care, you just want to fuck over a genie, you're like, alright, what's your wish? And you know he's an asshole. Like, I wish you were mortal.
Yeah, you could do that too.
And then he's like, wait, what? Yeah! And then you just get ready. Get ready to beat his ass.
You just raise your fists.
Uh-huh.
Into the fisticuffs position.
Uh-huh. I know you didn't want this life, but I'm gonna end it. One way or another. Question, why is the map frozen on that screen?
Huh. I don't know. I mean, the game is playing just
yeah,
fine.
I know.
But that is weird that this is...
Okay. But it's slow here?
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. It wasn't slow here before. No, it's okay now. Anyway, he went from a mini boss to a regular enemy. He did. Let's see here. So there's stuff back here. I can't get to that door yet, but there are those two side doors. There might be items in there. So we're gonna go check it out. That's the first thing. I can just go up here. Okay, so. Give me your secrets. Now I'm dying.
No, the game can't take them, not yet.
Oh look, a ramp.
This contract isn't done yet.
Haha! Even more stuff! So, 2 missile upgrades. Nice. We'll come back later once I have the... whatever can open the purple doors. I mean, I know what can open the purple doors. But does Richard know what can open the purple doors?
Wait. Is it a thing we have?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Oh, there's a third thing up there, actually. I wonder if it's just a wrong way. Little platform. It's not. It's not a wrong way platform. There's a hole here. Where does it go? Oh, literally, it's to the door. It's to the door we can't open. That's how you get there. Okay. That's fine. Now we go back out. And we look for more items. I didn't realize this hallway has a collapsed ceiling here. That's neat. Neat little details. Alright, we got that already.
Whoops.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing.
So there's this little room right here. I can go for that. What is that, right behind me? Okay. Right. And then to my left.
Oh
and
god, I thought it was going to a boss cutscene.
Oh no, we're good. How did I never go over here? I didn't need any items to go over here. It was a save room. I
Great.
never found this save room. Good job, me.
I mean, it's always hindsight's 2020 when you're like, how could you have known there was a save room of like two or three rooms right ahead of you?
You know what's a pretty good indicator?
What's up?
Like, it's not 100%, but if it's a dead end room, it's likely a save room. Like this one, it's a map station.
Oh, right, because it gives you the full thing, right?
It gives you a good chunk of the map. Like, if I were to zoom out and then go over, I don't know, here? I don't know if the furnace was on the map initially. I think I found it. It was behind the energy core. Like, well, you'll see. You'll see there'll just be rooms that are not on the map. Like, for instance, actually, this is perfect. Well, behind the furnace, you see there's a door.
Yeah.
But I don't see any rooms behind it, yeah. So it doesn't give everything, but it gives a really good chunk of it. Now, I don't need to keep going forward. I want to do this loop. So we must go back to the main hub. While also getting attacked by bees, as we do. And these came back. Because enemies respawn if you go through 3 rooms, I think.
Oh, using that logic, huh?
Well, that's enemies. When I got the bombs or the missiles from that other room, I turned around and came back through, and all of those things that I just got hit by were still dead. Because it was another hallway like that. So that's logic I'm going with right now. We'll see if it holds up. But where do I want to go from here? I want to go up there. Can I just double jump that now? I don't have to do the loop anymore? Nice. Ignore the bees. If you ignore them, they'll go away.
Who told you that lie?
I mean, they can't go through doors. Richard, when bees can't go through doors, what I told you is correct.
That is not. It is technically correct. It is not logically correct.
No,
Those
it's
are
not.
Two different things.
It's not.
It's
I agree with you that it is not logically correct. However, the bees can't go through doors. So that's on them.
So, ergo, they now don't exist?
No. If you ignore them, they'll go away.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said. Literally. If you ignore them, they can't follow you through doors. Is the again, the more complete answer. Anyway, water toxicity levels returning to safe levels. Water's nice again. Isn't that great?
Fuck it. That's a good segue to it.
Yeah.
So how do you think?
How do I think?
I know that was a broad statement.
It sure was.
Don't worry, I'll get there. I was listening to a podcast a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Let me drink some water first.
All right. Hey, look, grapple. I can't grapple.
It's a dead end then.
It is currently for me a dead end. Also because there's a door I can't open over there.
Purple door over there.
Yeah, purple door means Samus no go at the moment. So bye. Anyway, yeah, podcast.
I want to take this with me. I was listening to a podcast a couple of weeks ago, and I don't know. I guess they got a question about, because two guys, and they were like got a question on Twitter about like, oh yeah, here's some good critical writing skills. Imagine you're like in a house or some other exercise like that. And then one of the guys was like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Another guy's like, wait, what do you mean I don't know what I'm talking about? When you think, do you think in a process, or how you think? You're like, I don't have an internal dialogue. And
some people don't.
And I stopped there. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? How do you go through your life?
Some people don't. That's literally a thing.
I know. And now I know.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? What?
Yeah, I know.
What? The idea that people walk around and, like, for example, is the example they use that it's easy for me to use it. When you wake up in the morning, what do you think? If you like, it's a general day.
If it's just a regular old day.
Just a regular old day.
Do I have any thoughts before my clothes are on, be it work clothes or just do I have thoughts before I'm dressed? Essentially,
or is
the thing I have to think about now.
Is it autopilot?
It might just be I autopilot. I do the same thing every morning.
Yeah. As long as
I don't need to think about it. So maybe I actually literally do not think about it in the morning. Because it's just do the routine.
Yeah. And then after
that it's okay, what do I want to eat?
The guy who I was speaking with, who was listening to it, was like, so when you have a checklist, what do you think? When you have stuff to do, what do you do? And he's like, I get images of the task done, maybe, or just impressions of the task done, and then you just go do it. Doesn't make a plan.
Right.
He doesn't try to. He just does it. I was like, you have that kind of. Would you call it instinctual?
I don't think I would.
I don't know, like, cause that I don't get that. For example, for a lot of things, when I get up, it's kinda autopilot, I think. But it's definitely, at least for me, it's the first 5 minutes of waking up is autopilot as I hit an alarm. No, that's not even true.
Oh.
Because I don't know why I did it, but every time I wake up with an alarm, I make the conscious choice to, because the alarm I use on my phone has an increment timer of the snooze button. So in that moment, I have the really fast dialogue all right, what day is it? Do I have anything to do? Blah 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 blah. If not, if A, press 5 minutes. If B, give myself 10 minutes.
Interesting. Because I just wanna jump off of that and go, if I only set an alarm if I have work, I'll just wake up whenever if I don't.
Yeah, well, that's a different thing.
That's a different thing.
That's just a thing that's a habit I just didn't stop doing.
Right, because when you're in school, you need that alarm pretty much regardless.
Yeah, sure. Unless you're fucked up like me, and then after a while you forget an alarm, and then you wake up 10 minutes after where your alarm would go off.
Well, that's actually just building an internal
clock.
That's
just an internal clock. But then even when school's out, you don't need that anymore.
Yep, it's still there.
That's just what you do now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, all right. I guess I get up at the very least, unless I fucked up and I'm up at I don't know, midnight 30 for some reason. Either probably reading a fucking book that I think is garbage, but I have to finish it. And then it's like, I guess you're waking up at 8 today.
And for everyone listening, that is a separate discussion.
Okay. What specific part of it?
We've talked about that one. It's garbage, but I have to finish it.
Yes.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Have we?
I think, well, so maybe not specifically, but I've gotten that impression about you through our other through our other book discussions that you will just finish the book.
It's okay. All right, put a pin in that.
Yeah,
you're right.
exactly. That's a separate discussion.
We'll come back to that in a second.
But yeah, continuing on.
And I was like, that's fucking wild. I make checklists for everything if I'm going through my day.
Oh, yeah?
Almost everything. I'm just like, what am I doing? Check A, B, C, D. Do I do the internal check of do I have everything on my person before I leave the door? To the point where I realize, I don't know, halfway through the day, I have to say a word.
Yeah?
Because I was having a conversation with myself. The whole time. And then I was like, oh, no, that's weird. I mean, I continue not to talk for the rest of the day, depending.
Depending.
That's changed since I moved, obviously, because I've had to, I can't get anything if I don't fucking speak up.
True.
It just happens that I have a lot to say. It was just always in my head.
Yeah.
But that spawned another thing. Well, one, that by itself is like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Like, the idea that a person can't, like, for example, imagine a balloon in their head right now.
Yeah. Some people can't. I can jump this now. I can jump the fence, Richard.
You can jump the fence?
It's great.
You're trying to break it?
I don't have to roll under it anymore. It's literally...
Oh, you can just double jump it?
Yeah, you just double jump it now.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so where am I going? As you do that, as you continue with your...
I mean, again, like I said previously, this is going to be the type of game where it's not, unless we stop the conversation for something, it's going to continue because there's
no, of course,
else.
and that's fine because I'm literally just backtracking. So...
What else? Oh no, acid.
And, just random poison clouds, it's fine.
That thought, which I also thought was like, whoa, okay, that's fascinating. I'll have to listen to that later. But it also made me think of like, wait, I have more than that. Now that I think about it, I have, and as I thought about it, like, oh god, I think I have a mental coffee table.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Allow me to explain.
Okay.
When I'm thinking of a concept or just I guess let me use an example. I read a book or I play a game and I'm like, wow, I hate that character.
Okay.
And it's a gut reaction.
Okay.
It's a gut reaction that I hate that character. And I ask myself, wow, what the hell? I have the have the sense of mind to be like, that was a fast reaction to your hatred, buddy. What's with that? And then I stop and I was like, I don't know what's with that. In that kind of situation, I don't know, usually I'm doing something else, either working or laying down, listening to music or whatever the fuck. Usually when I'm on the bus.
Okay.
Honestly, too. I sit down and dissect, okay, why do I hate this character? And for me, the easiest way to accomplish that goal, to get to the root of that problem, is to imagine me explaining something to someone else.
That works. I can see that. Sometimes I'll do that.
And sometimes it's like I'm explaining a concept or explaining a situation. It's like whoever I would be talking to about the thing. But it's always like me sitting down and having the discussion over a cup of coffee or something.
Or what?
Or what have you.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's the other person is myself, and I don't know when I started doing it, but I started making the other me interject with why.
Okay.
Which forces me to further explain things, because I feel that if I don't, I get to a stopgap of like, well, I just don't like it, and I hate that answer. Because there's more. People don't just dislike something for no reason. That's not how humans work.
Right.
There's a reason.
You might have to dig. But it's there.
But it's there.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think I can get to that upper door. Wait. That's incorrect. I have the power of double jump.
You have the power of double jump.
There's a second floor.
And it happens enough when either it's something about a world event or how to explain some news or more frivolous bullshit that I need to dissect.
Yeah.
It's always the mental coffee table. And I didn't really think it as a coffee table until I brought the thought up to my other. I don't know why I brought the thought up to my other friends. I remember because of the jump off from thinking.
Okay.
The thinking thing. And I brought it up with Brandon. I brought it with a couple of my friends, and they were like, "Oh yeah, no, I get that. I kind of do that too." Or with Brandon's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, got it."
So anyway, real quick.
What's up?
This is a standard spinner device.
Okay.
Very standard. The generator belts of the spinner can be activated by rapid rotational force. Use the boost ball ability of the morph ball when inside the spinner to activate the device. And also, collapsible suspension bridge is functional but requires power. Okay. So, anyway, while I power this, continue.
Oh, Okay, I thought it was supposed to be an automatic thing.
Oh
shit.
Wow.
Oh shit!
I boosted right into the lava again. Anyway, there's health here, so it's fine. So yeah.
I
Anyway.
guess I named it after that, but I was like, oh yeah, I guess that's just giving it a name kind of solidified it in my mind more.
Okay.
And now, I was like, oh, I wonder if other people have this type of analysis of their own thoughts. At least, in a certain way, everyone does. It's just the question of like, do you do it passively, like as a thing that you just do, or
right? Or is it something that requires actual like, this is what I'm doing now.
This is what I'm doing now because some shit happened, and I question like, when did I start doing? When did I learn to do that, or when did I start doing that?
Yep.
I have no idea.
Neat. I can definitely say for sure that I don't think it's... I definitely don't do that very often. Only when I, like... You know, only when somebody brings something up to me. Only when, like, you know, a discussion's happening and I'm like... Only then do I really think about those sorts of things. Like, okay, yeah, why do I think this? It's never... I hardly ever am just... Hey, look at that. Hardly ever am just, like, sitting somewhere and then just thinking about that. Anyway, this is a Chozo artifact.
Sweet.
And, hey, look, the area's unstable. But for this one, I think I can just... grab that. We've acquired the Artifact of Strength. The second of 12.
You punch gooder?
Huh?
Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's your logbook. Okay.
Yeah, logbook. Artifact. Strength. Artifact acquired.
That's it? Oh, okay.
That's it.
What's it do?
So, if you remember from the first recording session, game doesn't like it when I look down. It's just the lava? No, it's the camera moving? Alright. So anyway, yeah, fixed it. Alright, cool. Back to what I was saying. Which was... Yeah, I do not automatically think about that sort of thing. It has to... A certain situation has to occur. Usually when something's being discussed, that I'm like, okay, yeah, that's something. I gotta think about that, and then that's it. And then I do, you know, sometimes I will think about it later, but it's always like file it away, think about it later, and then if I get to it or not, I don't know.
You just have a filing cabinet.
Honestly, that might be a pretty good way to think about my memory, if not my active thoughts, because a lot of the time, I'll need, I guess you could refer to it as as a mental index, some piece of information about the thing I'm trying to remember, and then the rest of it comes to me.
That's fair. That's kind of normal for most art.
Yes, but like, it doesn't have to be anything specific. It could be a picture of it. It could be a detail about the shape. It could be anything. And I'll be like, ah, yes, okay, I've got it. That's why a lot of the times when you're trying to when you're trying to remember something, usually it's a game we're talking about, I'm like, describe it. Give me something. And then usually after a little bit I'll be like, ah, yes, that.
The problem with my memory is I feel like I have a pretty good memory considering of what bullshit we talk about.
Oh yes, for sure. And there are things you remember better than I do.
And I was like,
that's for sure.
Why I fucking remember all this stupid shit? Like I if you gave me the name of a game that I played,
yeah,
and I was like, oh, I remember almost everything about it. I mean, at least what I got to at that point. But other than that, if it's gone, gone,
Yeah.
then it is. I won't even recognize the thing.
Oh, okay.
Which is like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Got
like,
it.
Even if I you watched it as a child so much. You're like, it's deleted, it's gone, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You're lying to me.
Can I shoot a missile at you? You die.
And then they show fucking a logo. The name usually doesn't help. Most times it's usually like, give me something to see, give me a character. Or some art, and then I'm like, oh god, I know exactly what this is. I don't remember the name, but I remember episodes of them.
Predator activity analyzed?
What the fuck?
Predator increase in... Okay, so it wants me to go to Phendrana. Alright, so now that I have double jump, I can go up to Phendrana. But I'm over here right now, so I'll go there later. Continue. Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Takes a minute. Other than that, the ninja coffee table or whatever. It's the weirdest thing is that when I have the other me respond back to prompt the keep digging, it doesn't usually have a voice. It's just like, what's it? It's like at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts where you get those words.
It's just words, yeah.
It's like I know what they said.
Yeah.
But no sound was made.
Right.
And I never think about it, but like, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Me? And then it prompted me to ask others about it, like, am I crazy, or does people have similar things? Obviously, the one guy that I knew the longest who has a, I don't know, similar personality type to me. Like, no, yeah, I get that. And of course, other people who actively don't try to think about things too hard, or that it's just that something that comes into frames of reference very often. Yeah, that's the more decent answer. It's not like they don't try to think about things.
Yeah.
It's just like, why would I think about it? That's not even anywhere near my thoughts. I was like, you know what, that's fair. Like, that's how you get shit like, man, so the concept of solipsism, huh? And then I sit down, and then we like, let's talk about solipsism, me, and how stupid it is. Or let's think about nihilism today.
Right. Yeah.
And then we get those ingrained things that I wish to spread to others, so they can see the truth. You see.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, okay. No, yeah, I'm familiar. I sometimes question, because there's a thing that one of my other friends realized is like, okay, listen, man, when we talk to people, normal people who don't know us, we can't unleash our full power. It's not good. You'll scare them away. You'll make them run. You can't do it. And
yeah.
And usually, I'm like, oh, what do you mean? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Richard. And you're like, listen, if you go into work and you're 100% yourself, you, not just normal people, you specifically, and you say some fucking gnarly ass shit about some space bullshit about how everything's gonna die, isn't that beautiful, some shit, you're gonna get some, if not some side-eye, some, and then you're blacklisted. You can't do that. And I'm like, I have the solution.
Yeah?
So you let it out a little. Every now and then you let out like 3% burst to see if anyone picks up what you're putting down. Otherwise, it's
encoded
like,
signals.
Yeah, frequent signals, just like, and then if they're like, oh, like you or Brandon or maybe other friends that know me, they're like, I'm like, what was that? That was all right. That was all right, I guess. Like, okay, now let's turn up the tap. And this process is gonna take months. It's not gonna take years. but it's not gonna take weeks. It's gonna take months. Cause you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You can't handle it. It's not possible. If you want to continue interacting with them on a normal basis, you can't let them have it all at once.
A new creature's entry.
What's that?
This is a blood flower, able to eject toxic spores. Toxins are poisonous even to the blood flower itself.
That's jeez.
3 mouth nodules protrude from the stalk beneath the flower, each with a rudimentary brain cluster and the ability to spew toxic fumes at anything within a 5-meter radius. The spores ejected from the stigma at the center of the flower are sufficient to kill this creature if they explode in its vicinity. So it's gonna do that, but if you just shoot at it, it'll eventually shoot one and then kill itself.